Hi, my name is Trisha Shrum, and I'm an assistant professor at the University of Vermont, and I am teaching a course called Introduction to Community Entrepreneurship. So in this video, I'm going to start simply by asking, what is a community entrepreneur, and how do we want to learn to think like community entrepreneurs in this class? So when I walk around town, when I walk around my community of Burlington, Vermont, I can look around and see all sorts of things. I can see parks that have great green spaces. I see the downtown that has this nice walkway that's great for pedestrians and businesses. I see some businesses that are thriving and serving their customers. I see other, empty storefronts sometimes and things that haven't gone so well for those businesses. And as a community entrepreneur, what I want to do is look around and think, first of all, everything I see, someone had to come up with the idea of making it happen. Someone had to come up with the idea, and then they had to gather the resources together, get people engaged, get people on their side to say, we should get together and build this thing. Now, that's whether it's a business, whether it's a park, whether it's a community building, whatever it is. The cool thing about living in a community or a society is that everything that's there is because someone came along and thought, you know what would make this better? You know what we're missing? And what I want you to do in this class is to start to ask those sorts of questions. What would make this better? What's a problem that people are having in their lives that I might be able to solve? Or maybe if I got a whole bunch of people together, maybe I could solve that problem. So when you're walking around your community, it's easy to just kind of, sit here looking at your phone, not paying attention, not really asking any questions. But if you keep your eyes open and you keep your mind asking questions and saying, where did this come from? Where is this going? Who uses this? And who's being left out? Sometimes there's tons of opportunities for community entrepreneurs to look at people who are underserved. A lot of entrepreneurship has been geared towards needs of traditional entrepreneurs. And, as we know from the data, traditional entrepreneurs are often white, educated, wealthy, often males. And sometimes they're not going to be as in touch with the needs of people who aren't like them. So I think if you look around and think, who's not being served by this community, or what is this community missing, or what could make this community better, then you can start to think like a community entrepreneur. And then the next step is figuring out, okay, if I have an idea, if I think I can solve a problem for a certain group of people, whether that's, a small business in my own community, or whether that's a global community that's facing other issues. Once you think of that issue, once you think of that idea, then you have to go through a process of turning that idea into a reality. And hopefully throughout this class, I'm going to teach you some tools about how to turn your ideas into reality. And that's honestly why I think this is the coolest class, and I think I have the coolest job, because I get to teach students how to dream big, how to take on important questions, and then figure out what is it that they need in their toolkit to take that idea from start to finish, and from an idea in your head to a reality out in the world. So that's what we're going to do in this class, and I'm excited to take you along on this journey.